All right. We are back, OKC, with a what goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. For Aries, petty gains, being penny wise, pound, foolish, undermining overall success, chasing pennies and neglecting larger financial goals, chasing tiny profits and sacrificing long term growth. So somebody was focused on the money. Flexibility, adapt and overcome and bend without breaking. Hiding is strategy and not weakness. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. So, somebody was hiding behind a job and money. So, maybe this goes with your shadow read. Maybe this is not you. Maybe this is somebody else. But somebody was focused on money. Peeping maintains. Oh, I didn't show y'all the card. My bad. Petty gains, flexibility, peeping, maintains a facade and guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. You or them. Abandonment. Effort seems invisible and feels undervalued. Experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. So you or them. So somebody literally kind of hid behind work, was always working, or used that as an excuse for something to not be around or there. Got cards falling, fatal blow. And seeking help. Crying out for support, help arise from unexpected quarters, and visible forces will help guide you through troubled waters. Fatal blow. This doctrine of mutual assured destruction prevents conflict. Irreversible damage is in sight. And facing the conflict head on could prevent total destruction. So, somebody was keeping some type of secret about money. Maybe somebody was dealing drugs. Bad news. Caught intentions. Seeking help. Drugs or gambling. Or maybe they were spending on a prostitute. Escape. Doubts weigh heavy and the leap forward seems too far. Crushed by the burdens of reality, seeking solace in the thought of vanishing. Somebody was trying to get out of something they were hiding. You or them. Let's see, what is this energy? Warning and guidance from above. So somebody warned somebody. Either you were warned about it so you can dodge this, or they were warned so they could dodge it. Now let's figure out if they dodged it. Walls closing in. I don't know. They testing the limits. Or you tested the limits, removing walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or other divides that once seemed unbreakable. There is no more space for denial, only for resolution. Condemnation, public scrutiny. I don't know. Somebody was. All I'm getting is gambling or illegal betting or drugs. Secret weapon. Unseen by foes, ready to be unleashed quietly deadly, a silent strike, revealing an arsenal of the unseen. Petty criminal. What else for this karmic energy? Loneliness, distance, one flame fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth. Solo venture reveals hidden truths and personal growth. What's one more? This was like very bland. Something is very straight cut Across distances, the miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space. And trust that's what's meant for you will find its way. Certain events are impossible to avoid, and they drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor. I'm nosy. Before we do the other side, what is this for Aries? Hasta la vista, baby. Letting go of something, ending something, terminating something. 2029, 1984. Years may be significant. Maybe walking away from somebody and in a relationship. Could police, Terminator. So some type of government thing, and I said that in y'all the cards that fell out. Law and order, Ace of Swords, and trust the process. In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police, who investigate crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. So maybe what this person did, they went to jail and it gave you a new beginning. Maybe, maybe you didn't want it at first. Maybe you were like, and it actually was a benefit for you. This is interesting. So it spawned growth in both of y'all, but let's see, what is this energy for Aries? Knight of Swords, Angel. You never know your strength until you're tested. So you left wherever you were with that person at. You left. You went somewhere else, for the benefit of your family. Also, maybe to heal, to grow. Yeah, to heal and to grow, to speak your truth, to own your truth, to manifest new things, to start over. Moesha, know what I know if you know what I mean. Queen of Swords, manifesting, dear diary, in control. Let wisdom speak through you. Own your own truth, or own your truth. Let's talk it out. Good energy, time, and place. What else for Aries energy? 746. Keep the change, you filthy animal. So somebody was immature. This could have been in a big city. Also, somebody burning bridges that maybe you wanted to necessarily keep, but they kept doing things to burn these bridges and you couldn't hold on. It's morphin' time, and a woman's heart is a deep ocean of secrets. So you let something go, you transformed, you realized that maybe you held yourself accountable for the things that went on. Maybe you realize, hey, look, they're only doing this because I'm allowing it. Ten of Pentacles, I'll tell it, we're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. TLC. They're only doing it because I'm allowing it. If I change, if I do this, if I switch up, if I heal, if I admit the truth, then they can no longer play me. They can no longer play in my face. They can no longer string me along. I can no longer play in my face. I can no longer lie to myself. I can no longer string myself along. Poison ivy, strength. Come join me. My garden needs tending. One more card so we can flip the other. The Sun, Professor, bring your wee boat. I solve all of our problems. Yeah. So whatever this situation was, you left it. It allowed you to leave that person, leave that situation, and walk away. And because of that, it allows you to have a new start. But maybe that's where that shadow work comes into play, so that you can enjoy this new start. And maybe this new person that you're with is not, or that you're going to meet, is not like the past person you were with. If you steadily enhance your abilities in spiritual level, I might not recognize you in the short term. Don't fear that I will reject this evolved version of you. They may not reject that evolved version of you. They may even love it, but I feel like you're going to reject them if somebody is trying to come back. This is definitely calling you to grow, and your growth means that you're not going to be accepting the same stuff back. You're not going to be accepting the same people, the same excuses, the same lies, the same bullshit. And it definitely might have been a marriage. I got a wedding card that came out. So it may have been marriage. Maybe somebody's trying to come back. I was foolish to underestimate the impact of infidelity. I should have valued our connection more than my desires. Please forgive me for not recognizing its importance. So there we go when we start talking about the other party. So petty gains. Maybe their petty gain was somebody else's body in an intimate moment, and it wasn't finance. No, it was money. In our greed, we lost sight of what really mattered, and the more we chased, the further apart we grew until the bond we had was gone. So I don't feel like this is your energy, but even if it was, I feel like it was mainly them. I'm like getting so it's Casanova, but I was about to say I'm getting pimp vibes. Casanova keeps a safe distance and avoids being emotionally vulnerable, easily distracted by new attractions, and unable to stay loyal. So, yeah, I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection. I should have trusted my heart more than my craving for new experiences. Please forgive me for doubting the bond we share. Even with this distance, I know we are truly never apart. New beginnings always within reach. So somebody really is in the mindset that you will always be theirs. They will always have access to you. And I don't feel like that's the case. I don't feel like that at all. I don't think you're going to go back to this person. I honestly feel like you haven't been around this person or dealt with this person in a very long time. In fact, I feel like you have a proposal on the way from somebody else, or you're getting ready to propose to somebody else, but somebody feels like they can come back at any time. We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When we finally learn to break this cycle, I feel like you have. I feel like this person hasn't because of regret. Even with the distance, I know we are truly never apart. Our bond is stronger than any obstacle. I'll cross any boundary to reach you. And they mean that wholeheartedly. Now, that could be you, Aries, that could be them. But whoever this is, they mean that wholeheartedly. They will cross any boundary to come fuck with you. Here we go with marriage again. Oath. We aim for the same target, but fear keeps us from fully committing. Our union needs clarity, not hesitation. I think in the past you asked for clarity, you didn't get clarity. You got a lot of confusion, a lot of pimp shit, a lot of pimp talk. Like there was a lot of infidelity. Maybe things you didn't know about, things you did know about. Maybe you even had some interchanges or exchanges with these people. Maybe you fought some of these dudes. Or women. We build walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. Afraid to face the vulnerability that comes with love, we find it easier to stay apart. Rejection. I feel like this person knew they were wrong, and because you held them accountable or they held you accountable, one of you couldn't deal with it. Like somebody doesn't want to be accountable for what they have done, what they have accountable, and look, savings falls out. I want to be prepared for the future and not be caught off guard by unexpected events. I need to make sure we are ready for anything that comes our way. The false flame distracted me from my true desires. I'm ready to stop chasing illusions and focus on real growth. I don't really think they mean that. I think they believe that. But up until when they stop believing it, happy endings. You wanted a fairy tale, but life has shown its imperfections, and our relationship isn't the perfect story, but it's real. And I think that's the main part. It's real, admitting to the reality of what this was and what it turned into, what it started out as, what it turned into, and what it is now, which is a nothing trap. Fear you may be falling for a false flame, one that only brings temporary happiness. So they don't want you to move on because they know you're moving on. They see it, they watching however they're doing it, and they want to keep you from it, essentially trapping you back to them. But that's not going to happen, and we're going to close this out because you tripping. I want to press the final button with you. I want to take this step together, but please be patient, my love. We will know when the time is right. You know the time is right. You know that the time is not right for this person, whoever this karmic was, that abandoned you and left you for petty gains, for bullshit reasons, trying to one up. Maybe there was, doing some petty stuff, being in the streets, selling something. That's up to you to decide. Instead of seeing you as the gift you are, I doubted your value and it created a rift between us. I wish I had seen your worth sooner. So somebody didn't feel like you were worth stopping something for, and they kept doing it. And whether you knew or didn't know, something transpired, and it definitely came out. Social mask. We may seem different on the surface, but underneath our mask, we are more similar than you think. I wish I could show you the real me. See? And they never showed you the real them. And you couldn't wait no more for them to do that. Distance or distraction. I was naive to think that your fleeting affairs could take the place of a genuine connection, distracted and nearly causing irreversible mistakes. So that's it. I ain't gonna keep pulling cards. 1647. That actually was. I think this has been the quickest one so far. Something is cut and dry, Aries. Like, it is what it is. They fucked up. You fucked up. It is what it is. It's not getting back. It's like that's set in stone. What needs to happen is to be the ability to focus on what is coming in or what you may already have in front of you that you are too afraid to take hold of because of this past energy. Tidy up. So whether that's tidying up inside of you, internally working on you, tidying up your environment, getting rid of this person that may be in your energy that may be trying to come back. Because if they come back and you know you're not going with it, let them know, hey, it's not happening. Shadow work. So tidy up shadow work. So your insides, like I said, rest, daydreaming, and attachment. So let go of some things you may be holding on to. Maybe resentment for this person who did what they did. They did what they did. You learned what you learned. It is what it is. Release ritual, burdens, and sleepless. So release, let it go so you can stop being afraid that this situation will end. And even if it does, why do I keep saying this to everybody? Even it busts up, even if it does, enjoy what it was for what it was. And what lesson did you get from it? Individuality. What lesson did you get from it? What blessing did you get from it? Everything is not going to last in this world. Everything has an ending, a beginning point, and an ending, and that's okay. Comparison, study, community, definitely a wedding. So if you are on the verge of getting married, Aries, stop feeling stuck. Understand that this is not the same person. This is a fresh start for you. Maybe you need to seek guidance. Maybe you need to go speak to a preacher, a counselor, a therapist. Maybe you just need to talk to yourself and tell yourself that this is not that. This is different. And even if this becomes something other than what I imagined, I will take it from there. But at least I'm going to give it a shot and give it a chance. The grind, be of service. All right, one more. And I say that and always end up pulling 17 more. Last one for Aries. And we are done. 1949. Close this out for Aries. What goes around comes around for Aries. What goes around, what comes around for Aries. One card. Two cards. This is the second time. All right. We got Sacred Lust and Storms. Sacred Lust and Storms. Oya 26 and Katesh 20. Hold on, how they both on 26? Oh, that's crazy. 13 and 26 and then 26 and 52. That is interesting. 13, 26, and then 52. Oya, goddess of storms, Aruba, Nigeria, temple, warriors, element, water, wielding her powerful sword of truth. Oya is the Yoruba goddess of storms. When enlightening, storms bring shift, rapid and uncontrollable change, and at times chaos. Oya's guidance. The winds of change are in motion. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times, change is swift. Embodiment. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayal, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings. Honor your journey. Tell yourself the truth and practice self-compassion. All we've been talking about today. Goddess declaration. I make shift happen. And then we're doing Katesh, which is the double of it. So 52. So double up, double down, double up. Something is going to be doubled, mirrored, as above, so below, as within, so without. Katesh, goddess of sacred lust, Egypt, temple, lovers, element, fire. Katesh, the mistress of the gods, is the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Min and Montu, the god of war. Katesh's guidance. You are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. Embodiment. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good, so allow yourself to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. Goddess declaration. It feels good to feel good. So feel good, Aries. It's okay to feel good. You stop making yourself suffer because of what happened in the past or what somebody else did to you. Live your best life. Living my life like it's golden. Anyways, 2338.